Throughout his long and distinguished career in Congress, Frank Pallone Jr. has played a critical role in the House of Representatives on a wide range of issues important to Armenia and the Armenian American community.
You know, I look out in Times Square, such a beautiful place, and I see the various signs of the presidents and those in the past in our government here in the United States that have recognized the Armenian Genocide. And I think many times we forget that historically in our country, genocide recognition has been the norm. This period, this blip, if you will, that we've had for the last 10, 20 years when we have not been able to get the Congress or the president to recognize the Armenian Genocide is just that. Historically, the genocide recognition has been there, and a lot of the faith that you put into this annual event, into the various Armenian organizations that is going towards trying to make sure that genocide recognition continues, has been hugely successful. Many countries now have recognized the Armenian Genocide. The list keeps growing. Many legislatures, many of the state legislators and county commissions have recognized the Armenian Genocide. And when we had our genocide recognition event with the Armenia Caucus a few weeks ago in Washington in the Congress, we had a leader, an intellectual from Turkey who talked about genocide recognition. So even within the Republic of Turkey today, there are more and more voices, intellectuals, others, who recognize the Armenian Genocide. And this is all because of your work, because you continue to work hard every day and you refuse to accept the deniers. Continue to do your work. It's the 99th year. We will work towards the 100th year, and we will not stop until we see genocide recognition. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Please recognize them with applause so loud they can hear you in Flushing.
America knows the truth. We know the truth. The whole world knows the truth except for one country. True reconciliation can only be realized when the consequences of the genocide and the 99 years of its denial are addressed. Then, and only then, can our ancestors truly rest in peace. Thank you. God bless Armenia and God bless America.
We have not only survived, but soared. Look to any field today, be it business, law, the arts, entertainment, and you'll find influential Armenians making their mark. Yet, when many hear the word Armenian, it is the genocide that comes to mind. It was our people who were the martyrs of the first genocide of the 20th century. It was our people, 1.5 million of us, who were brutally sacrificed by Ottoman Turkey from 1915 to 1923. And the injustices did not stop there. And I am willing to own that as a part of our legacy for as long as it takes Turkey to stop denying the genocide, live up to its transgressions, and beyond. Yet, there are those amongst us who tell us that Armenians are living in the past. We should let this fight go. It's been almost a century. It's time to move on. Really? The economic blockade of Armenia by Turkey that began in the mid-1990s and continues to this day. The assassination of Armenian journalist and advocate Hrant Dink that was in 2007 in Turkey. Turkey's dubious role on the assault of the Armenian town of Kesab in Syria just this month. As long as Armenians, no matter where they are in the world, are marginalized, compromised, targeted, we will rise up to support them. Because each one of us knows deep down inside that any one of these people could be our sisters, our brothers, or even us. For in the Armenian lottery of life, we are the blessed ones here today in the diaspora, a diaspora created by the genocide. We live in the United States, where we enjoy an open society, access to opportunity, freedoms of religion, congregation, and speech. We can only hope the same for Armenians everywhere. Dozens of countries and scholars alike have recognized the Armenian genocide, though the United States and Turkey have not. Yet there is hope. Thanks to the leadership of Armenian lobbying groups and New Jersey Senator Robert Menendez, the Armenian Genocide Resolution was just passed for the first time in a quarter century. And to help end the denial of the genocide in Turkey, AGBU partnered this week for the second year in a row with European and Turkish human rights organizations to lead an international delegation for commemorations in Istanbul, Van, and Diyarbakir. Because if they won't come to us, we will go to them. As the number of survivors dwindle, who will be their voices? Please, let us continue to open our mouths, open our minds, open our hearts, and open our wallets. The upcoming centennial in 2015 should re-energize all of us to continue this fight, because after 100 years, we are still here. Turkey failed. Congressman Eliot Engel, right here from New York City, who just returned from Armenia.
Hello, everybody. I think the Turks pulled the plug on me. But it didn't work, and denying the Armenian genocide is never going to work. I've just gotten back off the plane from Yerevan. And I can tell you, 3 days ago, we had a wonderful commemoration there. It was sunny and beautiful, and Mount Ararat was there with all the snow peaks. And you know the Armenians are truly blessed when you look at that mountain and that snow. And we were there from every single country, and I was representing, along with 4 of my colleagues, the American contingent. And as we said, in 1915 to 2014, it's 99 years. But we've never forgotten the Armenian genocide in 99 years, and we never will forget it. Because it happened, and Turkey needs to come to grips with the fact that it happened. The leader of Turkey issued some convoluted statement, as we say in the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx. Convoluted statement that said that there were atrocities on all sides, and that they grieved for everybody on all sides who were killed. Well, we always grieve for everybody on all sides that were killed, but a genocide is a genocide. And there was a genocide against the Armenian population in 1915, and the sooner Turkey recognizes it and apologizes for it, the better off everyone will be. So I'm just here today, here in Times Square. The ball's not dropping for New Year's Eve, but we're doing something even more importantly. To say that all Americans and all people of goodwill everywhere will remember those martyrs who died, will remember the year of 1915, will remember the fact that there was a genocide. And I want to tell you, as the ranking member of a House Foreign Affairs Committee, we have voted 3 times through the years for a resolution that commemorates the Armenian genocide, and I won't stop until that is passed by the full House. So I thank you for coming out today. I want to tell you again that it's a bipartisan fight. We agree, Democrats and Republicans, that there was a genocide, and all the residents of New York City and this country, again, will continue to demand that Turkey apologize. Thank you so much. It was an honor for me to be in Armenia. It was heartfelt for me to be there when they had the actual ceremony. And next year, 100 years, it's time for an apology. Thank you and God
Senator
bless.
Chuck Schumer.
Why today's event is so important. It's important because of the survivors and their families. It's important because we have this great Armenian community here in New York and in America. But it's important for humanity as well to raise the light of integrity, to raise the candle of justice, and tell any future dictator that we will never let it happen again, and we will always remember as we are remembering here today. I say to those who tried to wipe out the Armenian people, go look at what's happening. Go look what's happening in Yerevan and Gyumri. Go look what's happening in Armenia, and look what's happening here at Times Square in New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, California. The Armenian people live and will always live. You cannot wipe them out. God bless you.
City.